Hey friends, if you're feeling burned out or overwhelmed, then your idea of a good day might actually be working against you. So today I want to talk about redefining productivity. Because if you've ever ended a day feeling behind, even though you did a ton, but you don't feel accomplished, you wonder where the day went, then this video might be for you. Welcome in or welcome back. I'm Kay. I'm a wife, mom to two, photographer, and an accountability coach. And after 13 years of hustle culture and then facing burnout, I find myself in my softest season yet, where I am redefining most of my life. And one of those things I'm redefining heavily is what productivity looks like. Because yes, I'm an accountability and productivity coach, but I don't believe that we were taught a version of productivity that actually works when we're not operating at full capacity. I think the productivity out there, the one that I taught back in 2016, is not one that serves those who are overwhelmed, facing burnout, facing health issues, these perfect routines, these full to-do lists and complete momentum and checking every single box every day. Optimized morning routines, everything that makes us look perfect on paper. They're not built for those of us who aren't operating at full capacity. Those type of standards, when you're overwhelmed or burnt out, they don't motivate you. They actually build resistance. The more you feel like you're failing every day because you're not completing what you wanted to get done, you lose trust in yourself. You don't believe you can get anything done anymore. You start avoiding your planner. You procrastinate more than ever before, and you feel guilty that you're not having good days anymore. But what does a good day really mean? Are you defining your good days based on what society says a good day should look like? Or are you defining your good day based on what works for you right now? Burnout and overwhelm, they don't mean that you're lazy or giving up. It means that your systems need to change to work with you. If you keep trying to force the old systems, you'll keep failing, even when you're really not failing. So let's today, together, redefine what a good day can mean for you, especially when you're in a softer season. As you know, I'm on the soft season journey and I'm taking you along with me. So I'm going to share 3 things that have changed for me in defining what a good day looks like. And I hope maybe one of them will resonate with you. Pillar number 1 is I am now focusing on priorities over pressure. It's not about how much I got done. It's about what matters. What priority can I set clearly for the day that tells me the day was complete? I'm not feeling the pressure of a huge to-do list. I am choosing one priority and deciding that is going to be my clear defining pillar for the day. If I get this one thing done, I can mark this day as complete. Pillar number 2 is energy aware planning, which I have that low energy video I keep talking about. I plan on making another one because this is huge in my life. It's something I feel very strongly about. I believe that we need to plan our weeks based on our current energy, not based on what we think we should be able to get done, but being realistic with where we are in life right now. I wish I felt like I could tackle an entire to-do list. My autoimmune doesn't let me. Sometimes my son being up at night doesn't let me. So realistically, what can I do in my week? What can I do in this one day that will make me still feel like I succeeded, that won't feel like a failure of a day, so that I can continue to build that trust that I am the person who does what they say they're going to do? Which brings me to pillar 3. I am looking for enoughness over optimization. Yes, I can try to optimize every minute of every day and try to fit in little things with certain little hacks, but that doesn't always make me feel like I did enough. I want to end my day feeling like I did enough for the season I'm in right now, that I did enough for this week for the K who's in a flare or whose son didn't sleep. I think this shift alone can change how you experience your days, because I'm not looking at my day saying, was it fully optimized? Did I get everything I could out of this day? I am looking for, was this enough for me? Nobody else. I can share how I plan my time to make it fit a good day in a non-societal productive sense, such as I am choosing fewer tasks for my day. I am no longer writing down everything that comes to mind, 10 to 15 tasks that I have to get done. Literally, some days there's 2. Some days there's 8. Depends on how I'm feeling. I'm also setting that one clear priority and I am writing it at the top. That is my main thing that I have to get done for the day. That can change day to day. One day it might be going to the library with the kids. One day it might be filming a YouTube video. Another day might be a coffee date. And sometimes it's rest. I choose that one priority and then I put a couple tasks underneath it, and they're pretty much bonus tasks. And if I get them all done, I feel so good at the end of the day. But I'm also intentionally leaving white space. I'm not filling my entire planner page or my block or section because I don't want to. I want to have white space for if suddenly I get a burst of energy in the afternoon and I get to do something else. Or if it turns out to be a gorgeously sunny day outside, then we get to go do that because I left the white space to have my day feel good for the season that I'm in. I honestly am not planning my days to feel impressive anymore. I will share, honestly, that I used to be the person who shared her bullet journal on Instagram because it was pretty, it was color coded, the trackers were huge, there were so many things going on, and I can show you a few examples. But now my week looks livable. My planner might not be Instagram aesthetic because it's simple, but it's livable for me. I don't feel doom looking at it. I don't feel dread about the week ahead when I see all of the tasks laid out. Yes, some weeks are busier than others. Some weeks I have a lot going on. And then I know that day that I left that intentional rest time is going to be so important to me, but it still looks livable. So practically, this changed how I plan. And I thought I could share a little bit with you about different planners and systems I have used that work better with a system that needs to ebb and flow with your life. I'll link the planners down below if you're curious. No need to click on them if you don't need a new planner or you're trying to get rid of things in your life. But these are things that I have used in the past and I am using now that are a bit more helpful than just picking up a planner off the shelf in Target. So the first thing, I brought a couple so I can show you. I don't have my actual planner, which is Archer and Olive, and I love it because it's dot grid with some structure. I will link that down below. My babysitter is here and I don't want to disrupt the kids and go get it. So that is what I'm currently using. But I have in the past used a bullet journal, and the Lectern, or however you say it, they actually have, I don't know if you can see that it says bullet journal on it. They actually have a dot grid that is set up for bullet journaling. So all of the pages are already numbered and they have the index in the beginning and the key, as well as a few tips and introduction to how to bullet journal. If you've never heard of it, it is fantastic. I love it. I used it for so many years. This is my January 2016 to May 2016. And you have full flexibility in all of your spreads. So you can set up an entire month with all your trackers, with all your months. And then from there, you go straight into your daily planning. And some weeks that looks like a lot more for me. And some weeks I was doing all the things. So here's 2016 YK hit burnout. From hustle culture because there's so much in here. But I would track projects in here. I would keep my bucket list in here. I would keep grocery lists. But then some days, some weeks look like this. I didn't have the time to be fancy and I just wrote a simple list. And that's what you can do now. You can keep all of your thoughts and ideas and brain dumps in here, as well as just line by line. Monday, I have to do this priority and these few tasks. It is super customizable. There's also the Moleskines have dot grid books. So I have some of those. And when you get it, it's just plain and empty. I love this because to me, there is no pressure here to stick to a specific month and date. If you're feeling that pressure of, I just threw out another planner because I missed all of February and I didn't write it in there. And now I just literally wasted all those pages because they're numbered for February and you can't use them again. Then you use something like this where it doesn't matter if you miss a day. It doesn't matter if you miss a month. You can always come back and pick right back up where you were. But I know to some that alone is pressure. That open system is pressure. So I'm also linking, like I said, the Archer and Olive, which is monthly and daily dotted planners. There is space for notes, but also all 5 days are on the planner and they break down into little columns that don't give you a ton of room. So even if I write 5 tasks for the day, it kind of feels like I filled up the space, which makes me feel better about not having a huge blank space that I need to fill right now. But I'll also link the full focus planner because I do love their thoughts behind goal setting and what you focus on and having priorities for the day. And that one is much more structured. It comes with the full goal breakdown sheets and every day has its own spread. So if you're someone who likes to see a timeline layout and a priorities list and has room for notes, then that one might be for you. But all of these offer you the ability to write in your top priority and then just a few tasks. So like I said, if you're curious, I'll link those down below. I just wanted to show you how in real life, I'm using the same flexible schedule and flexible system because that's what I need. And I can't just go pick up a planner from Target. So anyways, moving on from planners, I just want to give you a little bit of encouragement because one of the hardest shifts when we're in the middle of overwhelm or facing burnout is giving ourselves permission to look different than everybody else. I want you to have the permission for your days to feel imperfect. I want to give you the permission to decide when enough is enough for you. You can even measure progress weekly instead of daily. How freeing does that feel? When I look at my step count right now, I'm looking weekly. I am not focusing on it daily because especially being in an autoimmune flare, some days I hit like 3,000 steps, not 10,000, but then other days I feel a burst of energy. And after dinner, when my husband does bath time, I go down on the treadmill and I walk a few miles. So I look at it weekly and I'm giving you permission to do that too, because I don't think that consistency means intensity. I think consistency can be redefined in the same way we're redefining productivity. Consistency just means steadiness. Are you showing up for yourself every day? Productivity is based on you, your days, your weeks. Are you showing up for yourself? Are you doing what you need to do and can do every day? Remember, it's not about being lazy. It's not about failing or forgetting to do things. It's setting a goal every day that works with our life. That's productivity. That's moving ourselves forward in a way that works with the season of life we're in. Some of my now best days would have never been counted as productive for old K back in 2016 or 2017. I mean, you saw my task list was like 15 tasks long. Some of my days today, I would have laughed at myself. But I've learned so much in the last 10 years. And I've learned this is what productivity needs to be for me. They are the days that are keeping me steady, the days that keep me getting up, facing depression, facing an autoimmune, and moving forward anyways, because I changed my barometer of what enough means for me. So I don't feel like I'm letting myself down anymore because I'm getting done what I say I'm going to get done. I'm leaving behind the huge to-do list that just sat unchecked because I ran out of steam halfway through a day. And instead I'm moving into one clear priority. That means I did enough for today. Everything else is bonus. If you want to try this without completely overhauling your life, or if you're feeling hesitant about if this could work for you, I have 3 small shifts that you can take or leave to see if it might help you on your journey. Number 1, I want you to redefine, what does done mean for a task? It doesn't have to mean 100% completion. You can break a task down into smaller bits, and those steps can equal done. Take laundry, for example. Is getting it through the washer and dryer done? No, you didn't fold it yet, but maybe that's all you had energy for, but you got that done. And now step 2 is folding. You got that done. Maybe tomorrow, step 3 becomes your new done, and that's putting it away. You get to redefine what done looks like. For number 2, you can focus on planning one task that's a priority, not 5. You can choose, what is that non-negotiable for my day? What will make me feel like I did what I had to do? Maybe it's work, maybe it's play, maybe it's rest. What is your non-negotiable for the day? Try choosing one thing, not 5. And number 3, you can practice just asking yourself, what would support me today? And then plan from there. Build a day around that. What would support you? Would it be getting all these work tasks done and out of the way because they're stressing you out? Would it be resting because you had a big week? Would it be a play date, getting out with your kids outside to get some fresh air? Just plan your day around what would support you each day. Take it chunk by chunk. Practice these 3 things, and you'll be on your way to redefining productivity in your own life, because you don't need a perfect system. You just need something that works for you. If this resonated, I'm really glad you're here, because this is a type of productivity I'm talking about on this channel. And I hope to share more things like this, because the productivity coach of 2016, that was Kay, is much different than the productivity coach now. And if you'd like to work with me, or you need help working through these small shifts in your own life, then I will also have my coaching information down below. And all my discovery calls are free, so you can chat with me for 15 minutes and see if you need coaching, if it's right for you. You can ask me your quick questions about what's going on in your life and what small shift you want to focus on. I look forward to hearing from you. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.